And guess what? Pyosik is here. So you can see that Genji, they really
Hurry. You know this proposition, the Near Freaks can...
Oh, the hook once again!
Yeah. Otherwise, don't blind anything against AS, please.
All right, well, we'll see what they do here in game number 2.
Thank you, Spacer.
To the credit, maybe...
He's got his flash. The stones come down way too late, and now he's just using the phase rush to buy some more time. Rift Herald should go over to KT as the arrow. That is amazing, actually. Gio perfectly on the mark.
Up as another counter-strike here as there's the Dominus. Spear going to miss, but Lucid, he can just follow. Leap Strike to get him over to Peanut, who's just a brick wall. Oh, no, Peanut!
I think the Chovy one is hard to beat because it's Chovy and then the little...
I like the smile at the end, man. He's so cute.
Pretty tanky. Gonna open up here on the Jays. Viper in a bit of trouble. He's getting hit by everything. And trying to predict the move to the right. The charm goes on Zeus, but unfortunately, everybody's running away from them. And now Viper's running away from Hype, has to flash it.
Have ult.
And he's got his ult. The Feather Storm gets him out. So kind of an incons. Yeah, Plant made it look a little interesting, but not going to last.
Definitely think he didn't need to do that.
We got a big dive now. Second flashes out. Comes in. Paul is dead.
They do take out the Poppy, but now the Rumble looking to get them to safety. Casting is a sacrificial Rumble. He's dead. There's nothing that he's going to be able to do about that one. He can call the train.
Zeka also can call the wall, but he's a bit...
Oh my god, Viper! And now it's Diablo's turn, chasing after Pyosik here. He's got a red buff. It is Tekken, and I don't think that this Xin Zhao is going anywhere. Yeah, he's just going to stand still because he knows that he'll just have absolutely no way. Look at this guy. So many tickets. Just really desperate for a DNF win. But in all honesty, I think this was definitely a game that he could have seen being picked up here by the bros. We mentioned it already.
Who's that? Deagle?
Oh, there he is! How's it doing, brother? How do you feel?
Hey, guys.
How are you feeling?
Hey, what's going on? I'm not sure. You know, how was the cast? I wasn't really paying attention.
Yes, you were. Again, and Polo just turns and takes down Ona. Now Gumushi having to deal with Morgan, but the goalie wall traps him in. He has a dash and a flash. He's able to get himself out. The Morgan says, no, you are going down. The goalie's so cool.
Dragon Humbug, I don't need it.
Well, he's not able to wall Doran in, but I don't think this Scion is going to be able to stop. Never mind.
Oh, the arrow's insane! Aiming Zash! I should not have called for the Zeri when he can play Ashe like this.
One's full health. As
oh no, Rich. Make it rain. Invest the flash. Go with it.
Here's Poppy prevented Planta's play. Here's whatever.
That's all right. If at first you don't succeed, let's just go for it again as he's in. Yeah, this Azir is also a bit of a problem as King gonna get knocked up as Clear realizes that, I mean, it's kind of hopeless, isn't it? Trying to fight this guy.
There are a few problems, I would say, here on the side of Nongshim that BNK are struggling to solve. And this one may be the biggest of them as Kingen, he has Sundered Sky, he has his Hullbreaker, he has Res.
Yeah.
Well, he is withdrawn, potentially?
Yeah, the crashdown comes in. What are we doing, guys? Are we trying to hold on to just see whether we can buy some time?
They want a pet cat, Atlas!
Well, there's the ulti and a flash that they now have to use as they're just trying to... Oh, maybe they're just waiting for the timer? Just hold him in position, guys. And there it is, the buff is now worn off, and now it's a real kill. Congratulations, guys, an extra 100 gold. Unless they can't, there it goes. Okay.
This? Oh no, Punyan. Oh, not like this. Oh, he doesn't have his flash. And he saves the seismic shove for after he goes for the dash, knowing that he doesn't have spec. And yeah, I don't think... Oh? Oh. 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 Outplayed! Outsmarted! And then Chovy just dashed over the wall. Zhonya's zing mid-dash, mid-chain. Oh! There's the hook over the wall. Dude who had no chance. And Chovy actually takes... like riding with them?
Maybe.
Okay, level 2 hit, and they're gonna go in. Nice block by Delight, but still, they're in range to take this losing trade. Delight even gonna flash away. They're doing it with Nautilus.
And now, I mean, they can't even walk up. Polu.
Oh, he's in range for his blood! And there you go. That's what happens when you take away Morgan's Renekton. Zeka ulting in, misses, and gonna go on bounds, but in a bit of trouble himself. Looking for the kill, instead he just dies. And Alpina gets
no low,
try to clean this up. And okay, gets one. Looking for another, but the counter-strike comes down, and okay.
Semi-globals that can impact side. I think Calyx is just dead.
Oh, he's gonna try to ult out! He gets it!
It's been the big difference between this consistency for Nongshim that was lacking shield, but I don't think they can do this.
It doesn't look very likely. As soon as getting bursted, he does get an insane amount of health back, but eventually it's just too much. The arrow, though, in the face, that's all kills! No! Barrel respawns! The game isn't over, guys!
Inhibitor, 30 seconds on Baker, and bro, looking for an angle to end
Oh
here.
no, Owner is just melting. Polu goes in, gets the knock-up still. Hype just doesn't...
Yeah. Or reach further.
Oh dear.
Fly further.
Well, Humbug is going to go untargetable for a few moments. Morgan's rotating over though, and Owner may have overstepped here just a little bit. Magnastorm going to be invested. Shattering Strike comes down. Morgan gets in there now as Humbug still wanting to try and offer some of his damage. As Owner does have Flash, does use it to get himself out, and that is going to separate Humbug from the rest of the players. Owner is just running them around the rift right now. The rest of T1 making their way in. The crackdown comes through, and Owner's going to go back in for the stun. Oh, they are so strong. The Pantheon will eventually go down, but now Faker turns up, and he has a public execution that he's picked up. Doesn't even need to use it.
Best ceremony from this week of the LCK, because we are here on this long Sunday night, and we have had quite a many ceremony. Let's take a look at Kingen.
Ooh. He hammered? Or oh, that's an Italy.
Top.
Yeah.
He played Italy top, that's why.
Did. Okay, Chovy, new ceremony, new signature pose.
Oh my god, I like the smile.
I think the Chovy one is hard to beat because it's Chovy and then the little
I like the smile at the end, man. He's so cute.
Yeah. This one's good too. I like
Yeah,
hype.
there we go. Miss
Also has a
Portugal.
big smile on his face.